The glow of my phone cut through the darkness, painting my face in cold blue light. It was 2:17 a.m., and a single text from an unknown number burned into my mind. Tell her the truth, Mark. She deserves to know. My thumb hovered above the screen, trembling. Who had sent this? What truth were they talking about? The house was still, except for the faint creak of the floorboards settling. Leah slept beside me, dark hair spilling across the pillow like ink, unaware of the storm brewing in my chest. The words clawed at me, insidious and sharp, even as I deleted the message on instinct. But they lingered, burrowing deeper with every second I tried to ignore them. Morning came with the comforting chaos of burnt toast and fresh coffee, but the unease from last night refused to leave. Leah stood at the counter slicing strawberries with her usual precision. Sunlight glinted off her wedding ring, a small anchor in the storm of doubt spinning in my mind. "You're up late," she said casually, though there was a subtle edge I couldn't place. I forced a laugh. "Rough night," I muttered, pouring coffee that felt bitter in my mouth. Her knife paused mid-slice, then resumed, slicing fruit with mechanical rhythm. Throughout the day, the text replayed over and over in my mind. Tell her the truth. But what truth? I hadn't done anything truly wrong, or had I? Small lies, late nights I'd said were for work, extra charges on the credit card I called business expenses. None of it seemed significant at the time. But the seed of doubt had planted itself firmly. I started noticing small signs: Leah's phone always face down, abrupt stops in conversation when I entered a room, her laughter slightly too bright when talking to her coworker, Ben. The late-night messages, innocent on the surface, began to twist in my mind into something darker. One night, I couldn't resist anymore. Leah was in the shower, steam curling into the hallway. Her phone sat unlocked on the nightstand, a rare lapse in her new habit of guarding it. My pulse thundered as I picked it up, fingers slick with sweat. Ben's messages were pinned at the top, long threads filled with emojis, jokes, and late-night banter that felt too intimate. One text, 3 days old, stopped me cold. "I can't keep pretending, Leah. It's killing me." When Leah emerged, towel-wrapped, dripping hair onto the hardwood, she caught me with the phone. Shock, then guilt, then defiance, all in a heartbeat. "What are you doing?" she demanded. I held up the phone. "What's this, Leah? What's Ben talking about?" Her shoulders slumped. "It's not what you think," she said, voice breaking. "Ben, he's in love with me. Has been for months. I didn't know how to tell you." "No, you didn't," I whispered. She shook her head. "I didn't stop him either," she admitted. Her words cut deeper than I expected, slicing through 7 years of trust. The fight that followed was a blur: accusations, denials, voices rising until I imagined the neighbors must have heard. "You're sleeping in the guest room until you apologize," she spat. I laughed bitterly. "Apologize for what? You're the one hiding things." Another message arrived from the unknown number: "You're both lying to yourselves." A cold dread settled over me. This wasn't just about Ben. Not even about Leah. The truth, the real truth, was bigger, darker, and closing in fast. Lying awake in the guest room, I replayed the past weeks, months, the little cracks we'd ignored. The late-night drinks, the stolen glances at Sarah, the flirtations I'd thought harmless. The anonymous texts, Leah's secrets, my own lapses. They were threads in a web we'd both helped weave. Then a photo arrived, me and Sarah at a bar, smiles too close, heads leaning in, the caption: "She's not the only one, Mark." I hadn't cheated. Not in the way that matters physically. But emotionally, yes. Too close to cross lines we should have respected. And Leia? Her betrayal mirrored mine. The real betrayal wasn't Ben, wasn't Sarah, wasn't even the texts. It was the moment we stopped choosing each other, the moment we let doubt, desire, and secrecy creep into the foundation of our marriage.